Good evening, 22nd of June, Sunday, US. Good morning, 23rd of June, Australasia and Australia. Just looking at the markets here, and we've just got the NDX up there. I'm looking at the 10 minutes, so I'm really looking at what happened over the day from the open. We tended to see a lot of selling here. The top three indicators here are all the NDX. Bottom couple here are a collation of the data for the Mag 7. So we can see in these top, the liquidity has been selling all day, a little bit of buying into the afternoon, and similar in the Mag, but the Mag seemed to be a little bit stronger than the rest of the market. Which I do notice nowadays that Apple has become quite a good risk-off measure of risk-off action coming in. Don't quite know why, but it has done that. Let's have a look at the SPX. SPX fairly similar, maybe a little bit stronger, the buying in the afternoon. Still got the mag down below. We could just quickly open this and just change it and see if it was different in the SPX lit hours. So there we've got one SPX there, lit hours, which will be the big ETFs for the lit hours, and in index leverage. And we can see they're actually much more similar than we saw in the Mag 7 and the NDX, so much more risk off. A lot of selling during the day, a little bit of buying in the afternoon. Don't quite know what that was, but this longer red line at the top really suggests that there's a little bit of mixed emotion, but it's really a buy. It's really a selling day there. Let's just go and have a look at the new feature that we've put in. So the new feature we've put in here is related to the pairs. So at the top there, we've got the Australian dollar. The Australian dollar was bought really well on Friday. The grey line, the grey on either side is the overnight hours of Australasia and Europe, but the lit hours here, it was really strong most of the day. We can see here in the irregular liquidity, it was below the 50% line, so it was buying most of the day. If we just switch to the new feature that we've added here, is that we've added in the Dixie pairs down here and the Dixie itself, so along the Dixie. So if we just add these in as the Dixie pairs, just pull these up, just have a look. Quite a counterintuitive piece of data that I noticed this morning. So we can see here that it's quite red and above the line. Yes, it does carry a similar shape to the Aussie dollar, but it's much more above the line than the Aussie dollar here, which is much more below the line and green. And we can see that being played out here. If I just switch the lead here, the ticker being displayed to the euro, you can see the euro is really red all of Friday, and it's down 0.3% compared to the Australian, which is just down 0.9%. And we can see that it is much more similar to the irregular liquidity. I hope that that's some nice, interesting things that we've added to our indicators that for your trading. So we've got the full range of lit hours and futures hours, and we have added into those. We've got the Mag 7 added in. We've got a whole lot of the copper and some precious metals, and we've added in some Dixie pairs. So you've got a collation there of all their data. And they do show you that sometimes there's some counterintuitive things happening, and that makes your mind think about what is happening here with the positioning. So the positioning for the week at the moment in the open interest is definitely short, or for the month, that's the way it's set up. So I won't be buying any of the dips. I myself will be selling the rips because that's the stronger of the positioning at the moment. Interesting to see if we get a squeeze go on, if we see hostilities change. I don't think so. It's really a very short market at the moment. Anyway, have a good week's trading and a good Monday's trading and a Sunday evening for you guys in the United States. Thank you very much.